all of my build is loaded in because it exceeds the limit normal, but I promise you, you'll get to see it later on. But I'm ready to do a settlement tour, which I'm excited to do later on. Not at the moment, but I give you my honest word and promise that you will get to see it.
Who's there?
Oh, hell no!
Other mods I plan to be turning on very soon. New compounds of raiders off camera here and there. Now, before any of you ask, we're doing the DLC, not DLC, my bad. Wrong wording. We're doing the Rude Awakening quest, which is belonging to the Enclave mod that we have on here. In case any of you are interested in seeing how this mod plays out, it basically would seem like a DLC, or it could be like, in a way you could think, it's called America Rising 2. There's an older one, but it's less updated. This is the most updated variant, plus with all these patches too, this adds up to a bunch of Creation Club items, in weapons and equipment, armor, etc. All these mods I am currently playing with at the moment, which we're going to be activating the Covenant ones very, not at the second, but we will be activating them soon. We also have a fort that we have to occupy very soon. We will also be activating the Flood with their sound file and the Brutes and additional Enclave operations. Since I stated during the beginning of this playthrough, my goal is to start forming a new Enclave.
What the?
Basically something fresh. So, here we inform a new here in the Boston area. So in order to get access to it, we have to rid ourselves of these vile criminal raiders. And I have played the mod. I know how this original one that was out for console, plus this has a big, looks like a big drop. Y'all saw the megabytes, so if you're on console, it's huge. Console players. Oh, we got a runner.
Stop!
Give me once. Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. Now we killed these vile, disgusting raiders. Now it's time to open. Now keep in mind, this is not an official game. This is, in fact, a mod campaign. So, as what you already know, because I did say this is going to be a modded playthrough. Now we enter this part of Vault 111. As we can see, it's like equivalent to the other one. Not really any debris and whatnot. It's basically empty, bare bones. Right? And if we look in here, we see some cryopods in like an upper section, sort of saying. We have cryo bay right there too. A command building, command room. I'll be taking that American flag. Thank you. We cannot access these terminals. there's like there was a YouTuber who actually recorded. I mean, there's a few that recorded this. My Xbox account has been getting pings constantly lately. So as we're seeing this, we're kind of seeing like a kind of stashed weapons that are part of it. So to explain this is basically a part of the remnant of the Enclave, a new version of them, essentially, for a lot of people. In case you guys are really into modding, this gives you a little bit of exploration. As many of you guys are probably wondering, why am I doing Halo mods? Everyone knows I'm a big Halo fan of the classic Halos. Yes, I am doing content over Halo Infinite, but it is only on custom campaigns, not over matchmaking due to the community being toxic and a lot of other matches. There may be a chance that I might record more sessions in matchmaking, but there is no guarantee. Now, with that being said, we're going to keep on going through. Now, as we can see, we have like a military issued Volt suit, as it said. Basically, it's Enclave uniform. Basically, this Volt's holding this part of it. It's holding like all the quote military, like soldiers who've been still before the Great War in like now it's not officially correct, but it is like something that should have been honestly done within the game. In my honest opinion, this would have been a great little thing to like check another section of the Vault. Because Bethesda, look at this. I feel y'all should have had this. As we can see like a general, some chick scientist, and a soldier, and another soldier. And the reason why I can tell you the general, the shaved head number one, in the more military cut like. Now here's how this can either go. We have two options essentially. We're not gonna like do anything. So we're learning basically that what all the supports and everything is. And look, there we go. Because I remember this being a certain thing. They've changed the rankings a bit because it used to be like Corporal Peterson, but then up to Sergeant. And Fitzpatrick was like corporal or sergeant, but it looks like they put him to lieutenant. So, I mean, those ranks are actually very proper at best. So, now I know a lot of you people that are Brotherhood of Steel fans are gonna hate the fact that I'm working with the Enclave, but let's be real. The Brotherhood of Steel were only really good in Fallout 3, at least morally. The reason why I say this is they were under Elder Lyons, who literally got them to focus on the super mutant threat and other threats to help the entire DC wasteland. Like Galaxy News Radio, it was given like a whole contingent of Brotherhood soldiers. Where you got met Three Dog and many others, but after the Brotherhood had a shift and
what's going on?
Died.
Where is everyone?
Wait. I don't recognize you. How did you get in here?
I'm from Vault 111.
What, from the civilian wing? Interesting.
This area is inaccessible from the civilian wing. You must have come from outside. What's it like?
Oh, it's a disaster. Hard to believe anyone has survived.
It's as I feared.
We don't have time for this right now. I need to get to my terminal and find out what's going on. It's just down the hall.
Where's Vault-Tec?
Everyone's gone.
Careful with dog meat, General.
It's been over 200 years. My God!
200 years. What happened?
Are there any updates from command? Anything at all?
Nothing since the bombs dropped. The lines must have been destroyed. Everyone remember their orders prior to entering the pods.
Yes, sir.
Good. Now maybe our fellow Vault Dweller can help us. Fill them in, Lieutenant.
We had a contingency plan in case comms to the vault failed. There's a satellite array not too far from here. It's possible for it to remotely connect to this vault, and we can use that to link to command.
You don't know us, but we're America's best hope right now. You've got experience out there, and we'll need your help.
I'll help if I can.
Good. Captain Peterson here will assist you. Get to the facility and try to reroute its connection to the vault. We'll do the rest here. Lieutenant, equip yourself and establish the perimeter at the vault's entrance.
Yes, sir.
Hey,
Ready whenever you are.
let's go.
Good. Access to the facility is through the car tunnel to the northeast. I'm gonna have to rearm first, so I'll meet you inside the tunnel.
Now, as I stated, this is basically all custom locations, and as you complete their quest lines and everything, more stuff starts unlocking. The closest area that we have is the Repcon area. I've already made my efforts against the Brotherhood skills so far, because as I stated, I'm not a big fan of the Brotherhood in this game. There's a lot of reasons why I don't personally like them. I'm more or less like... Now, if Elder Lions was still around leading them, that would be a whole different story. But because of how the Enclave can play out on here, and I know there's like a lot of Enclave mods, I've seen some stuff that's been stated like for PC, which sadly enough I do not have a proper one to run like mods like that, nor have the carry space to have something of that caliber. I wish I did, otherwise I would be recording some really good long playthroughs.
Careful. We've got hostiles in here.
Peace.
I've been listening in on them.
They'll be exterminated like rats.
Someone there?
Just a bunch of criminals. Raider filth. this quest bit, then I will end the footage once I stop. File raiders have
Stay frosty. Something's up. What was that?
there's so many. Shoot, I didn't know that.
No chance.
I don't think so. Okay. Not having another video with that. Even though I credited that one thing, YouTube being a pain, as it always is.
Take them down.
Hey!
Open fire.
I'll take that gold watch. Then I'll get to scrap it down later. That can be added to my armory. For collections of weapons that I'm gathering. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, I'm gathering a lot of guns for my main armory at the castle. It's just for aesthetic and detail, plus of what I'm doing there. It's a side objective at best. So, just know there is like an area to explore eventually, but it will require you to have access to this key. And once we complete more of the quests, we'll be able to unlock that bit there, which will open up to like a whole settlement zone that you'll have access to craft in and build on. If memory serves me correct, I go down here, right? Yeah, it is.
What now?
This facility seems like it was abandoned in a hurry, so we probably shouldn't expect any friendlies here. Doesn't look like there's any raiders in here either, though. Good news for us. We'll need to look for some sort of control terminal so we can link this facility up with the vault. Let's go.
trying to remember this. This was like a maze when I first played this.
The door to the alignment platform will almost certainly be locked. If I had to guess, key would be in the CO's office.
This also adds up a lot more, like, side quests, too. Because, sometimes you'll be sent to assist the Enclave in different areas. For example, there could be a vertebrate that has, like, crash landed, and you have to be sent to bring resupplies for them. Well, I'm not going to waste my time finding a car. That's not going to take long. Okay, this is where the fun begins here. So we have to, like, even up the power according. So we have to figure a way to, like, even out all of these, or to get a third going. So if I remember correctly, it's like this and this, I think. Perfect. Wait.
Alright, those fuckers should still be in here. I'll make whoever brings me their heads rich. Fucking go!
Guess their boss is back. We'd better dig in. Have a look at the control terminal.
This is a cool feature where you can close doors, reset defenses, turrets, securotrons, and protectrons. So we're gonna activate turrets.
It might have access to the facility defenses.
Unfortunately, we can only activate one. Turrets are acceptable.
What? I'm gonna tell you fucking throw it out!
What was that?
This is bullshit.
Shit! Awesome. Did you hear that?
That's how it's done, boys.
Playing games with me, huh?
Long fight.
I'll find you!
Pressure on.
Think you can hide? Someone's out.
Find him and kill him! Hundreds of times. Think you'll be any different?
Fire.
God damn it! I need cover fire.
Stay from.
Find him!
I've lost him.
Shit!
Careful.
Gonna feed you!
Intruder. Identified. Your cooperation is requested. False alarm. Standing cover down building. Eliminated.
Hi.
That was some good work. I knew the wasteland would be dangerous, but this is more than I expected. I'm heading back to the vault. Want to join me?
Let's go.
Once you say you're ready to go with him, you basically teleport with him. This happens quite a bit, so you actually get a lot more development with your character with them. And as you join the Enclave and do quests for them, you slowly rank up in position. And the Enclave troops actually refer to you as rank. Like military.
My terminal's lit up, so whatever you did, it worked. It's not all good news, though. There's been no responses from command. And without them, we're in the dark as far as the bigger picture goes. We are, however, aware of the location of an old military hangar. The probability of a vertibird within is high. If it's operational, we'll be able to use it to get to command. While Captain Peterson debriefs us, I need you to investigate.
I'll do it.
Good. Scout the hangar and return here with your findings.
No, I said I was gonna do like that, but I want to kind of show y'all the quest line a little bit and do at least a majority of it. far as I know, the elevator is shut off until they're all ready to leave. The problem is, you also have to like one in-game day for them to complete whatever they do at the vertebrate spot that they're talking about. And yes, I remember very well that. It's just been a while since I've done this quest line. Like the railroad, it's very annoying to do, and I'm not a big fan of the railroad. I know a lot of people probably like them, but I personally don't. Regardless if Nick Valentine helps and like getting Carrie, whatever, getting her a new body and all that. It turns into some sort of drama with that. And I'm lagging like a motherful. I promise you, I will show you Sanctuary. My version of Sanctuary and all my other settlements. Okay, we're gonna go to the motel. You know, with the Novelty mod, you can never ever see George's armor fully.
Hey.
What the?
What?
No, great, he's aiming the soldier in my way. It's the power armor. Don't mind if I do.
Still alive?
I just
Christ.
stole his power armor. That is like... Yeah, two? Two? I find that hard to believe it's two.
Damn it!
Three power armor. Then again, it did say steal, so that means if I do take it back to my settlement, it's still going to be labeled as stolen armor, which then turns to hostile. You know what I will do since this is going to be otherwise ever going to be a problem. I'm going to take that and scrap it down to the point where only that remains. I'm not having a whole settlement turn on me just for me to prove a point to take that armor back constantly. It's more worth taking the scrap off than that. And there is kind of like a cutscene thing with this too, so.
Huh?
Now we got gunners. I enjoy looting them because they have armor and weapons that I taking a lot of I know a lot of y'all are going to say, why am I taking so much? Do keep in mind, I'm only doing it because I'm doing it for immersion purposes.
Who's there?
expect it. Wipe them out like rats.
Get some!
And I will gladly take up your equipment here. We now have 2 vertebrates. Because, think about it, we have one that goes straight into the Capital Wasteland, and now we have this. So, this brings up our army to 2 air vehicles for export. That's a plus for our growing faction, militarily speaking. I would use my power armor, but my main armor set is at my hidden budget that I will be using to stash Enclave regiments, troops, and other resources, such as ammunition production, and basically where I'm hiding a lot of my personal main gear at, which I'm slowly transitioning to the castle.
What? Let's rock!
And he Excuse me, ladies and gentlemen. Did not plan to sneeze on video record. That is not a pleasant thing. I especially detest sneezing. Technically, this is like Ravenrock 2.0 in a way. Not like on the same spectral, but it's like a small enclave. Actually, no, it'd be more like the rental bunker in Fallout New Vegas. Sadly enough, we never got to do that part because to do it, you have to go through all these loops and directions, and I hate that. Because if we would have gotten that, we would have actually had a minor enclave play. We got probably one of the best, if not the best, power armor set on the game itself. And true, I could have spared the Brotherhood of Steel in there if I would have gone like my own route. But after learning about what could have happened, I'm honestly kind of glad I went the direction I did. Because the Brotherhood in there just proven my point, like earlier, why I say the Enclave are a little bit more lenient when it comes to technology and such. The Brotherhood basically busted down and decided to take over. really need to finish up the pickpocket trilogy so that I can just start grabbing people's freaking power cores during it. Alright. Before anything, I need to offload a bunch of this at the castle. And before any of you guys react, I'm gonna make sure y'all can't see what I have fully there. At best, you'll get to see the armory.
Yeah? Hey, General. Yeah?
Farming's as honest as honest work gets.
Now, I know what a lot of you are gonna say. Welcome to my Minutemen Armory. As you can see, my Minutemen have been scrounging about, grabbing weapons, equipment, the works there. What all across Chicago. Nothing to report. Killing those fools. Eat stuff. Oh. Now, as you can see, we're kind of scraping by a lot of weapons, equipment. We're gaining a lot of equipment rapidly. That's our inspection table for guns, making sure the guns are all good. These are some of the weapons that are not in storage. And if you guys pay attention, I put in a lot of detail on all this. Individual weapons, even special ones, legendary, etc. Outfits. Kind of mix. All of these are filled, by the way. Almost all of them. So I'm going to have to keep a little bit of detail on. I wanted to kind of give the aesthetic. I'm going to do a tour later, but for the most part, this armory is practically filled with guns, ammo, and basically the typical defense against communism. Yes, it is a perfect area to keep against communism itself. Oh dear. So I'm gonna dump a bunch of these guns in here.
This is Radio Freedom, the voice of the Minutemen. It's 7 a.m. All quiet here. Stay tuned for Minutemen.
Yeah, and I have to kind of be careful with my guns, because my guns do technically at times go flying around when I'm going through in here. And I know what a lot of you guys are gonna be like reacting like, this is not uniforms, should have been this, whatever. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is what it is. I'm having fun with the game. I've created like my own, I've literally created like an empire on a game. And it's actually running fairly decent. I'm gonna put it in here temporarily so later on I can organize it later on today. All this gear I'm gonna have to organize later. Anyway, now with that done, we're gonna go to the government facility.
You been to the hangar yet? Was the Vertibird there?
Yes, sir.
Good work. We'll head for the hangar now and plan our next move from there. Would you like to travel with us?
Traveling with you is never dull.
Alright, so now we have to wait about 24 hours in game. So we'll need to sit in a chair.
You're here. Good. All things considered, this facility is in better shape than expected. Lieutenant Fitzpatrick is performing some pre-flight checks. He says it'll be ready tomorrow. Come back then.
Sure.
Just gotta sit. Wow. Okay. I don't recall that being a thing. Like, I remember the day thing. It looks like they might have updated it. Where you can't wait in the structure. We can see the glowing sea in the distance. I actually like almost called someone on Discord when I was leaning in because I was trying to figure out what was going on with my stuff. Did I have anything else planned? I guess what I will show you at the very least, because this area is a 3 settlement kind of thing, and I haven't done anything to it except like construct a bunch of robots that I'm basing off from like jokes that I have, like from Terminator and even like Star Wars references. Others just have wacky names or anagrams on. But we still have...
This unit is ready to serve.
No Terminator Scout.
Actually, I'll be back later.
Understood.
Yeah, this is a Terminator Scout I built. See with that one.
Haven't you already interfered enough? Go away.
I'll kill you. Now here's all my power armor, ladies and gentlemen. I haven't done any switch outs on anything just yet, but I plan to use XO1 upgrades to all my armor, or use XO2, but anything that's like collectors or whatever, I'm keeping. Like this one I'm keeping the way it is, obviously. I might skin a few of them to make it look more uniform. Others are going to be getting more enclave flushed. We have this power armor set up with a jetpack. This one has a jetpack as well, but this is like the power armor that I mostly go with. Wait, does it not have a jetpack? How's your jetpack? No, for a damn fact I gave you a jetpack. Great, I'm going to craft another jetpack apparently. Now, we still have these slots that we gotta fill in. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 more sets of power armor that we need to collect. And once we do, that will be pretty huge, and then we can start actually scraping a lot of this junk armor off the power armor itself and start turning this into some really good power armor, XO2 type, and maybe some XO3s if we get lucky. Now again, most of you already know very well, but if you don't, I'll show this to you. This is where I basically do all my leveling off the camera, mainly crafting ammunition, since I'm using the gun that y'all have seen railgun, it requires a S-180 energy cell, which is basically a railgun round. Add to my sniper itself. I was thinking of just stopping, but I'll at least get. I'm gonna complete this bit. At least let y'all get to see the station and get at least the bare bones bits of the quests. Get ready soon. I'm gonna save it here because I am hitting that hour mark, and I did say I was gonna start making short videos. Without further ado, I'm gonna end it. Thank you guys for watching. I hope to see you next time. God bless you all, and thank you so much.